They snickered when Kevin said, "Call my assistant," but when she answered the phone, "My name is Michael Jackson, and I want to tell you a story about Kevin Langford." Kevin Langford needed help. So when Kevin started his business last year, he considered hiring a full-time assistant. He even went so far as to interview a few people, but the cost of hiring someone full-time was significant. Kevin figured that with cell phones, pagers, PDAs, and the internet, it would be easy to handle everything himself. It wasn't long before he found he was overworked, disorganized, and overwhelmed. Kevin hated to let calls go to voicemail and struggled with keeping his calendar up to date. The final straw came when, in the chaos of planning an important meeting, he completely forgot to arrange for a car to pick up one of his most valued clients at the airport. It was so embarrassing. Kevin knew that he had to get organized or else his business would die. A solution for Kevin. What Kevin needed was a solution that was highly adaptable and affordable. He needed something that would give him complete control. Control over his business, his time, and his business's future. He needed someone who knew his business and understood his clients' needs. Kevin also needed to have all of his calls answered by a real, live receptionist who took pride in getting to know his clients. He wanted to look and sound professional. He needed someone who would answer callers' questions, seamlessly transfer calls to him wherever he was, schedule appointments for him, make reminder calls, and yes, even make sure that a car was waiting at the airport when one was needed. Kevin needed to take his stress level to an all-time low so that his productivity could be at an all-time high. He needed to have time to focus on building his business. Unknown to Kevin, 2 years earlier, I had already come up with Kevin's solution. I came up with the idea of having remote, virtual assistants that would solve all of the problems that Kevin was having. Here's what we did for Kevin. We started by answering all of Kevin's calls.
Good afternoon, Kevin Langford's office. How may I help you?
Wait a second. That's not how we do it. Good afternoon, Kevin Langford's office. How may I help you? That's better. Let's face it, it's pretty impressive to have someone answering your calls for you. When your client's calls are answered by a professional, courteous, and knowledgeable assistant who is eager to please and quick to contact you, you gain credibility and client loyalty. Forget the embarrassment of a missed appointment or a lost file. Your remote virtual assistant is on it. We gave Kevin a service that adapts to his needs. Kevin no longer gives out his cell phone number. Kevin now forwards his business number into a universal business number that we gave him. There's no more maneuvering between cell phone, office phone, home phone, and pager. We seamlessly transfer calls to Kevin wherever he specifies. To the caller, it seems as though he or she is being transferred to another extension in the same building. We also gave Kevin the ability to change his call handling instructions as often as he needs to. He can go from his cell to his home to any destination within the span of a day and never miss a call. So what does Kevin have to say about his new organized business model? I'll let him tell you himself.
Mr. Jackson, this is Kevin Langford, one of your clients for the remote virtual assistant. First of all, I want to say it is a great service. I've been using it all year. It totally increases my company image. So much so that even if I only get a few calls a month or so, the people that call are so thoroughly impressed that it helps me land clients. And that's what counts. Meanwhile, I certainly appreciate that, and I would recommend the remote virtual assistant to everybody I can. So that's it. I just wanted to thank you, Mr. Jackson, for providing such a great service. Look forward to work with you in the upcoming year, and happy holiday seasons. Nothing but the best for you and your company in 2008.
What if you could get all the benefits that Kevin gets? You don't have to change your phone number. You get free receptionists answering your phones. Calls are transferred anywhere in the country to any phone wherever you are. You get callback reminders for you and all of your clients. And you get voicemail box for those times when you can't answer the phone. Now, what if it only cost you $25 to try it for a week? Would you hesitate even for a second to give it a try? Of course you wouldn't hesitate. Well, it's not $25. It's only $1. And there's still more. roll over any unused tasks to the following month, and price protection will automatically bump you up to the next plan level when it makes sense. And the following month will take you back to the level where you started. And one final word, I'm taking all the risk so you don't have to worry about anything. Try the remote virtual assistant for 1 week for $1. See how we keep you organized. See how your clients respond to the new image. If you like it after the first week, sign up for a plan that suits your needs and continue using the service. I'll give you an additional 30 days to evaluate the service. If you decide to go back to your old way of doing things during the 30-day period, I'll return all your money, even the $1 for the trial. In addition to all that, there are no contracts. You can cancel at any time. We're betting you'll love Remote Virtual Assistant and will stay with us for a long time. If you want to talk with me directly, call me. 877-860-8266. 877-860-8266. As for Michael, I look forward to talking with you soon.